support your channel in even more ways. Okay, we had to look at that. Hey guys, I'm just checking in. So I'm burning the midnight oil over here at my shop tonight, and I said I ain't been on YouTube in a while, y'all. I'm catching hell. I'm catching hell. I'm catching hell. Where y'all at? Come on in. And when y'all come in, go ahead on and hit the subscribe button. Um, because I pop in and out every now and then. So come on in, y'all. Come on in and say hello to me. And I'm going to say hello back to y'all. Hit the subscribe. If you're not subscribed with Nora Potts, subscribe with me. Y'all, I am catching hell in this business. When I tell y'all, those of you who follow me, y'all know I set out on a new business venture in the beginning of 2025. And now I'm close to the end of 2025. And I am catching hell. I don't know whoever told me to start this business thing, but it's hard. Me and making money is becoming hard. I better stick to content creation. But no, I opened up me a studio, and if anybody got something to tell me on how to keep my business going, or people don't tell you, people tell you get in business, work for yourself. Thank you. I'm gonna go on YouTube over here because I can't see that far. Y'all know I can't see. But people don't tell you how hard it is to go into business for yourself. They'll tell you go into business and do that. But if you're not literally, if you don't put your all into it, it's gonna take you all out of you trying to make it work. That's what it's gonna do. I'm trying to find out how to get to the page so I can read what y'all read. Oh, I see it now. John Williams. It's hard to hang in there because so the other day I do a magazine, and doing a magazine, that's the easy part, but I've been doing it by myself, so it's taking up a whole lot of my time. But when I look around and it's time to pay rent again, I'm literally paying rent out of my money. I ain't making no money in this place. Like, I'm literally not making no money. So I was sitting up today, I was sitting up a couple days ago, and I'm like, I should just close the shop, because what I do, content creation and doing that magazine, I could do that from home. So yeah, I don't know how y'all get in this business thing and y'all stick to it. They said, Nora, wait, do it a year and see how you feel in a year. Hey, London in the house. If y'all new with me, go ahead and hit subscribe, please. That's usually how it works for the first year. For the first 5 years, you know how much money I would lose if I stay here and keep doing this for 5 years? Like every month, I'm paying. Now, okay, so I have like 2 jobs. I do the magazine and I also do content creation. But then I have a brick and mortar. So the brick and mortar is a content studio, and I'm paying for that out of my other money. Like, this studio need to pay for its own self. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. Do you have space in your home? I do, but I don't want people in my home. And then I think my advertising sucks. Like, advertising is very, very important, but I think my advertising sucks. And I can set up all this stuff. Like, let me show y'all. I can set up. You see that? That's all my studio. And then I got a room in the back that is coated with so you can't hear the echo and stuff. And then I have a table over here that I didn't show y'all. But every spot is set up for content creation. It's set up for podcasting. So it's a podcast studio. But it's literally killing me, y'all. Like, it's literally killing me. It's killing me. It's killing me financially. But if I get out there and do the work, I can make the money. But I haven't done the work because I'm too busy trying to do other stuff. I still want to travel. I'm still a caregiver. I got a lot going on. So I need to just slow down. Hey, Lions Pride. How you doing, baby? No, I don't advertise like I should. I don't advertise like I should. And then when I like did the research, so it's like a micro event center. I do paint and sips here. I teach classes here. I do like a combination of stuff. Next month I'm gonna do. This is talking in my ear. Hold on, y'all. Next month I'm going to do, but this is gonna be free. Now that might be my problem too. I'm doing a lot of stuff free, or maybe I should charge like $5 or something to get in. But I'm doing a panel for team builders, for leadership, to teach people how to be city council, to teach African Americans, white people can come too, but how to run for city council, how to run for different things in Congress, how to, just how to run for political positions, because we need to be in those positions. But a lot of people think you got to have a certain amount of knowledge of everything. So I'm going to have a panel here of different politicians, black politicians, to come in and actually do a podcast, because I am monetized on my influential page. And they're going to come in and sit down and say the do's and don'ts of running for office. So it's stuff like that I'm doing in here. I had like the Kappas come in here the other day, and yeah, I should make a profit. But so two things I look at when I think about doing a podcast. So when I do a local podcast, what I think about is the local people will visibly watch it, and that will pay. And when I said earlier that my influential page is monetized, so now anything I put on there, I'm going to get paid for it. So now I just got to build up the momentum over there on that page. And that page is on Facebook. It's not on YouTube. But that page is set aside just for things that comes out of this studio. So I get paid eventually, and it probably won't take long to get paid from that channel. And I'm expecting that channel to pay these bills. But I have to start getting my people in to do my different podcasts. But I just ain't been getting it together, y'all. And I don't want to do content no more. Like, I lost so many followers on YouTube because of certain things. Like, I just don't want to do no more. And I don't want to, I just don't want to do everything I used to do. I'm getting old. Like, I'm 52 years old. How long do I supposed to do TikTok dances? How long do I supposed to be sexy? How long do I can't be that all my life. I mean, I think I'm pretty sexy right now, but I can't do that all my life. So that's why, let me see what y'all saying. Oh, thank you, Michael. I'm trying to keep up the good work, but it's hard work. Salon and beauty supplies. So I suggested to my wife to hold classes to teach people the concept of hair. At least 5 classes per person. At least 5 classes per person. What does that mean? We own a salon and health supply store. I suggest to my wife to hold, y'all don't got my glasses on, so that's why I'm squinching. I suggest to my wife to hold classes to teach people concepts of hair. At least 5 classes per person. 5 people per class? Is that what you said? That sounds good though. Teach them how to braid hair and weaving. Michael, you can donate. I ain't gonna stop you from donating. $ Nora Potts if it's Cash App. Or Zelle. Nora. Zelle is a beautiful mind. A beautiful mind is Zelle. But no, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start doing that. Do a couple podcasting classes and content creation classes, and I ain't gonna charge much, because if I do it often, and being I do have the building, I don't have to charge as much like if I was renting a building. So I'm gonna do it, but it's taking me a lot. In here, I offer like baby showers, different kind of stuff. It's a micro event center. So, but y'all don't know, it's hard work. Yes, I've been out of the loop lately with content creation. As far as really YouTube, it's a good suggestion, but they got to be willing to participate. Well, that's true too. But if you put it on stuff like Eventbrite and Facebook events and stuff like that, so I usually sell out my, like I do the paint and sips, and I usually sell out my paint and sips. Yeah, they usually sell out, and I do that basically from Facebook. And when I do my paint and sips, that runs me like when I do a paint and sip, $40 a head at and my max people in here is $40, and I usually get anywhere between 30 and 40 people, so I make the money back. Yeah, I make the money back. I make good money back on that. So I do a lot of painting sips. I was doing them every month, but I slowed down because it became too overbearing for me. But yeah. Hey, you have a great Thanksgiving too. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. I just came to check in and say hey and see what y'all was up to today. I ain't really want nothing. Y'all do please have a great holiday, a great Thanksgiving, a great Christmas, a great New Year's and all. Cause I might not be back. I might not. I don't know. I don't know. It depends on how much time I got in my day. That's what it depends on, guys. So anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thanks for checking in and saying hi to me. If you did not subscribe, subscribe because we good like that. Mahogany Media Mix, how are you? All right, y'all. I'm out. I was just checking in on y'all. Look at me typing to y'all. You see me? I told y'all I love y'all. Love y'all. Talk to you later.